What is your favorite dad joke? I love my furniture. My recliner and I go way back. Quote, every time my dad opens a fortune cookie, he gets a distressed look on his face and says, it says, help. I'm being held captive in a fortune cookie factory. We have to help this person. None of my siblings or I have ever fallen for it, but he's been doing it at least 30 years. Now he's got grandkids to try it on and I'm sure they won't fall for it either. Dad, nice shirt. Is that felt? Not Dad, no. Dad, reaches over and touches sleeve. It is now. Would you like the milk in the bag? Dad, no thanks, you can keep it in the carton. Quote, anyone can get buried when they die. If you want to be cremated you have to earn it. If a child doesn't want to take a nap, are they guilty of resisting arrest? Asked by one of the guys at a volunteer event to a sheriff. I tell dad jokes. Sometimes he laughs. Why did the blind man fall into the well? Because he couldn't see that well. Dad putting car in reverse. Dad, this takes me back. Dad, look at that flock of cows over there. Kids, a herd of cows. Dad, of course I heard of cows, there is a flock of them right over there. Note, pulled that joke successfully a few times, and my kids even did it to their summer camp instructor. Edit, thank you for the awards. Or, not a joke in the traditional sense, but, when I'm at a restaurant and the waitress says, do you want a box for that? I always reply with no, but I'll wrestle you for it. No one ever gets it but it makes me laugh. And that's the point, right? Why do graveyards have gates? Because people are dying to get in. My dad always told it passing a graveyard. Dad at breakfast, I'll have bacon and eggs, please waiter. How do you like your eggs? Dad, I don't know, I haven't gotten them yet. A magician was walking down the street. Then, he turned into a grocery store. What do you call an illegally parked frog? Toad. Edit, thank you for the gold. You know Orion's belt? Big waste of space. Huh? Didn't like that joke? That's okay. It's only got 3 stars. At the park with my girls. Dad, can we go play? Me, sure, just stay away from those trees over there. Girls, Okay, why? Me, I don't know. They look a little shady to me. Good for producing eye-roll stit. I can't wait to tell my girls about my Reddit success. My highest rated comment by about 27,000. Obligatory TFTGKS. Dad, did you know that the people living nearby actually can't be buried in that cemetery? Kid, why? Dad, because they're not dead yet. I told my wife she drew her eyebrows too high. She looked surprised. You know why you never see an elephant hiding in a tree? Because they're very good at it. The only joke my dad ever uses, I took up origami for a while, but I gave it up because it was too much paperwork. Dad, are you feeling cold? Sit in the corner, it is 90 degrees. Why do flamingos lift up one leg? Because if they lift both they would fall. It needs some introduction. I was at a sleepover at a friend's house when we were 12. We woke up for school and revised French vocabulary assignments during breakfast. We had eggs for breakfast and after finishing our eggs his dad asked, do you want another egg or have you had unearth? My dad, on seeing my friend for the first time after getting her gallbladder out, oh I almost didn't recognize you without your gallbladder. I haven't been to the gym in so long I've gone back to calling it Jamesdit, thank you for the silver kind stranger. I've only been on Reddit for a week now and this means the world to me. Never thought a dad joke would land me a silver. Woot woot. What does Alexander the Great and Winnie the Pooh have in common? They both have the same middle name. What's green, furry, has 4 legs and will kill you if it falls out of a tree onto you? A pool table. Someone broke in last night and stole all my antidepressants. I hope they're happy. I had a terrible day yesterday. As I was walking home, a man in a wheelchair stole my camouflage jacket. As he was wheeling away, I shouted after him, you can hide but you can't run. My dad once sat me down and told me that while my mother was on holiday he'd been having an affair. Deadly serious, he tells me it's not worth it because when it was happening one time she told him to come over because nobody was home. And he went, and knocked, but got no answer. Because nobody was home. I was worried for their marriage and the whole fluffing thing was the setup for a joke. I invented a new word today, plagiarism. My kids hate this one. Why are mountains so funny? Because they are hill areas, hilarious. Quote. What did the fish say when he swam into a wall? Darn. Do you know why I never trust stairs? Because they are always up to something. Okay, I just took the photo. Well, that's rude, you should give it back. Did you hear about the chameleon who couldn't change colors? He had erectile dysfunction. Aw, thank you. Dad at lunch. Dad, do you have anything cheap? Cause I'm not that hungry. Waiter, well maybe the chicken strips for $6. Dad, well maybe it does but that doesn't help my hunger. Dad in the background, good one, thanks for the silver, thanks for 2 silvers, thanks for my first gold. I've been a dad for 26 years, so this is the real deal. I was abducted by a group of mimes. They did unspeakable things to me. Hey, what does a pirate say when he's 80? I'm 80. Dad, can you make me a sandwich? Dad walks over, grabs 2 slices of bread, comes back. Places bread over my ears. There, now you're a sandwich. Quote. This one comes from my dad. My dad was talking to some friends introducing me. My dad, this is my pride and joy, my only son. I think it's short but it really made me laugh. Edit, I just wanna let y'all know that today is my birthday and the fact I got this many upvotes really put a huge smile on my face. Thank y'all. I hate those people who knock on your door and say you need to get saved or else you will burn. Stupid fireman. What's the difference between a hippo and a Zippo? And #X200B, one is very heavy, the other is a little lighter. What's brown and sticky? A stick. Have you heard about the new corduroy pillows? They're making headlines. Every time someone says, if I don't see you again, have a great weekend. I respond with, well, what kind of weekend should I have if you do see me again? It cracks me up every time. Them, not so much. Why shouldn't you wear glasses when you play football? Because it's a contact sport. Edit, this one is courtesy of my husband, who has been a master of dad jokes since before he was a dad. Do your socks have holes in them? No. Then how'd you get your feet in them? 6:30 is my favorite time of day, hands down. Son, the dog ate the confetti, and now he's having a hard time getting it out. Dad, I guess he's a party pooper. Okay, prepare yourself. Hey man, my fish just died, can you say something? It would mean a lot. Plethora, thanks man, that means a lot. My students will ask, did you get a haircut? Nope, I got them all cut, thank you for noticing. Quote. What's the last thing that goes through a bug's mind when it hits the windshield? It's ass. Dad, someone among us is an owl. Me, who? Dad, narrows eyes suspiciously. What's the stupidest animal in the jungle? The polar bear. Here are a few I grew up with. Dad, did you hear about the Indian that drank 40 gallons of tea? Whoever, no. Dad, he drowned in his own teepee. Note, my dad is Cherokee. Whoever, I'm thirsty. Dad, hi Thursday, I'm Friddy. Why don't y'all come over on Saturday and we'll have a Sunday? All said with a thick southern accent. Dad, if you're an American when you go in the bathroom, and an American when you come out of the bathroom, what are you in the bathroom? Whoever, American? Dad, European. Hands a shopping cart to someone else. Dad, here you go, left some gas in it for you. How do you know when a joke is a dad joke? When it's apparent. If a computer could sing, what would its name be? Adele. I like to tell cheesy jokes, but all my friends are lactose intolerant. What do you call a wingless fly? A walk. Have you ever tried to eat a clock? And #X200B, it's very time consuming. Me, whoa, look at all birds. Dad, unimpressed, that's not all the birds. This happened IRL. After a day where conditions were foggy, this is part of a conversation my brother had with my dad. Brother, the bus driver almost hit a tree 5 times. Dad, wow, that must be one giant tree if you almost hit it 5 times. I had the strangest dream last night. I dreamed I was a muffler. I woke up exhausted. Grandpa, hey, a train just went through. Hear me. How can you tell, Grandpa? You can still see its tracks. I lost 25% of my roof last night. Oof. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? He was outstanding in his field. Hilarious. Wife to husband, I'm pregnant. Husband to wife, trying to be funny. Hi pregnant, I'm dad. Wife, no you're not. Edit, thanks for the silver smiley face. Mom, if you won't stop making dad jokes, I'm leaving. Dad, hi leaving, I'm dad and here I am today. What's blue and not heavy? Light blue. 911, what's your emergency? Help, my wife is going into labor. Okay, just stay calm. Is this her first child? No, it's her husband. Quote. How do you organize a party as space? You plan it. Will you remember me in a minute? Yes, Dad. How about a day? Yes. A month? Yes dad, I'll remember you. Will you remember me in a year? Yes. Knock knock. Who's there? You premozid you'd remember me. That's been my dad's joke since I was very little. To this day, if he says, knock knock, I respond with Dad, it's you. What's Harry Potter's favorite way to get down a hill? Walking. J.K. Rowling.